What happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object? What if that force is an 80,000-pound semi-truck and the object is a situation designed to be its absolute breaking point? We're about to find out. The question isn't just if we can survive 10 impossible trucking challenges. It's how. This isn't just another video. This is an obsession. I have spent the last 6 months and poured over $1 million into a single goal: to engineer the 10 most impossible, most insane, most technically demanding trucking challenges ever conceived. We've consulted with structural engineers, veteran recovery specialists, and even Hollywood stunt coordinators to craft scenarios that push man and machine to their absolute limits. We've got a fully loaded semi teetering on the edge of a 1,000-foot cliff, where a single gust of wind could spell disaster. We've got trucks swallowed by treacherous mudslides, where every inch of progress is a brutal fight against nature. And we've got urban nightmares, alleys so tight you can't even breathe, with only millimeters to spare on either side. Each scenario is a real-life nightmare, a puzzle of physics and nerve designed to be unsolvable. But today we conquer them. To do it, we have assembled the best heavy recovery experts on the planet. These aren't just drivers, they're surgeons of steel and masters of leverage. And for them there is only one rule: zero mistakes. One wrong move, one tiny miscalculation, one moment of hesitation, and multi-ton rigs worth hundreds of thousands of dollars are destroyed. The stakes are immense, and the margin for error is non-existent. We've rigged every angle with over 40 cameras, from drones in the sky to microcams on the chassis, so you won't miss a single second of the tension. This is 10 minutes of pure edge-of-your-seat action. No filler. All thrill. So hit that subscribe button and buckle up. You won't want to look away. The clock is ticking. Let's get into the first challenge. All right, let's break down what we're looking at. This is an 80,000-pound semi-truck loaded with valuable cargo, perched precariously at the edge of a terrifying cliff. The situation is critical. The rear wheels of the trailer are literally hanging over a 500-foot sheer drop. One wrong move, one shift in weight, and this entire rig, worth over $1 million, becomes a pile of scrap metal at the bottom of the canyon. The ground here is unstable, a mix of loose dirt and fractured rock. Every gust of wind is a potential catastrophe, threatening to push the delicate balance past the point of no return. If that happens, the rig is gone in an instant. There are no second chances on a job like this. It's a zero-mistake operation from the very start. Inside the cab, veteran operator Dave is a picture of focus. He's known for being calm under pressure, but even a seasoned pro like him is feeling the heat on this one. You can see the tension in his grip, the beads of sweat forming. He knows that his life, and this multi-million-dollar recovery, depend on absolute precision. The plan is audacious. The crew is rigging 2 custom 50-ton winches directly to the truck's reinforced frame. These aren't your standard tow winches, they're beasts of engineering designed for exactly this kind of extreme load. The key is applying even, slow, steady tension. The 2 winches must pull in perfect sync or they risk twisting the frame and pivoting the entire truck straight into the abyss. The lines go taut, humming like giant guitar strings. You can hear the truck's suspension groaning, caught in a titanic struggle between the pull of the winches and the relentless pull of gravity. The winch operators are the surgeons in this high-stakes operation. They apply pressure in millimeters, their hands guided by decades of experience and a feel for the machine. It's a delicate dance, a surgeon's touch controlling 100 tons of force. Suddenly, disaster strikes. A section of the cliff edge gives way right under a rear tire. The whole truck lurches sideways, swinging terrifyingly closer to the drop. But the team is ready. They react instantly, counter-steering with the winches, rebalancing the load in a fraction of a second to prevent a catastrophic chain reaction. After what feels like an eternity of painstaking inches, the rear wheels finally kiss solid ground. The whole crew can feel that shift as the truck settles back onto a stable surface, but there are no cheers yet. The danger is far from over. It's not done until the entire rig is 2 full truck lengths away from that crumbling edge. The pull continues. Finally, parked safe. The truck is secure. That heart-stopping recovery was just challenge 1 of a much bigger problem. Getting it off this mountain pass? It's going to be insane. If the cliff was bad, this is worse. A massive prefab house is stuck on a single-lane switchback. Forward hits rock, back goes over the edge. The only way out, reverse a quarter mile. Maria must trust her spotters completely. 1 mile per hour, imperceptible inputs. Hold. Straighten a hair. You've got 6 inches on my side. Trailer swing is the killer. The laser reads 0.8 feet, less than 10 inches. Curve 1, curve 2, curve 3, each worse than the last. After 20 minutes of geometry at the edge, they reach a straight. Maria's legs are shaking. 2 challenges down, 8 to go. A 60-ton dump truck and simulated mudslide, struggle and you sink. Stop the sinking, dig under the frame, slide in heavy-duty air bladders, inflate to spread weight. The mud's grip loosens, no front yank, use a bridle, force through the strongest points to pull straight. Apply tension, hold, slight, release, pulse to jiggle the mud, inching forward. 30 minutes of lift and pulses, the front wheels reach firmer ground, re-rig for a straight pull, 1 sustained surge and the truck erupts free, covered in mud, a monument to physics over panic. We've turned a 200-foot bridge into glass, 2 inches of pure ice, no guardrails. Ken's biggest enemy is change, throttle, brake, steering, and the liquid slosh inside. He builds a steady roll, front tires touch ice with 0 input change. Now a controlled glide, hands, ready for microscopic corrections. The crown tries to pull him offline. There's virtually 0 grip. Tires spin exactly with movement. Fragile equilibrium holds. The exit is as dangerous. He lets the front catch gently to avoid a jackknife. A shudder. Traction returns, and with impossible control, he's across. A straight pull digs it deeper, or flips it. The snatch block changes everything, re-vectors the pull. We pull upward and sideways, lifting the nose while guiding it roadward. Anchoring is everything. Failure turns hardware into projectiles. No jerks, force spikes snap cables, slow squeeze only. The plan works, the nose rises and the cab swings back in line. Re-rig for a straight pull, the rest climbs out with precision. Absolutely incredible control. Urban jungle, delivery truck wedged where the walls close in. It's a challenge of inches in choreography. Ground hands on mirrors, eyes in the sky calling angles. Turn, inch, stop, straighten, inch, stop. Pivot without side scrape. We're in millimeters. Half an inch. Stop. 45 minutes later, 50 feet cleared, no new scratches. 0 mistake driving. Turn around, don't drown. But here's how pros handle worst case. Assess what you can't see, depth, washouts, air intake for hydrolock. Use a tow strap, not a chain. Slow, steady pull to form a bow wave and reduce splash. Tons of water drain as it crawls to dry ground. Only then do we stop. The danger isn't over. Stability first, geology leads. Back the truck 50 feet, create a safe work bubble. Strategic dismantle from the top down. Release pressure, don't shove the slope. Shoring prevents surprise rolls. Then a slow winch dragged to a safe bed. Truck passes only after a final slope check. No one relaxes till we're clear. In sand, power is your enemy. The more you spin, the deeper you dig. Drop from 80 to 15 psi. Snowshoes for your tires. Reduce resistance. Ramps at each tire and clean the belly. Rock inches to compact a base. If it stalls, winch to a buried tire anchor and creep out. The final challenge, a seismically active slope, shrouded in total darkness. The mission is a silent extraction, where any stray light or sound could trigger a larger slide. This demands absolute light discipline. Every movement is calculated, every signal precise. The team operates in near-complete blackness, relying on a prearranged system of communication that's as silent as it is effective. There is 0 room for error when the ground beneath you is this unstable. Their language is light. A steady beam means hold position. Don't move an inch. 2 short flashes signal the winch operator to begin the pull, applying smooth, consistent tension. A frantic sweep of light is the universal code for stop. Immediately, no questions asked. It's a simple, non-verbal system that cuts through the noise and tension, ensuring everyone acts as one. Every piece of rigging is set by feel, guided by pure muscle memory honed over thousands of hours. In these conditions, you trust your hands, not your eyes. As a critical failsafe, a heavy-duty belay line is anchored to solid ground, ready to arrest any movement if the primary slope gives way. Suddenly a tremor. The hillside shakes and dust cascades down. The leader's light flashes twice, the signal to pull. There can be no hesitation. It's a full-power, committed pull to get the casualty moving. Speed and commitment are everything now. Getting off the X, the point of maximum danger, in under a minute. They don't stop pulling until the truck is safely on the plateau. Only then do the beams sweep the area, confirming the extraction is complete. All clear at last. 10 challenges. 10 seemingly impossible situations, from sheer cliffs and treacherous ice to flash floods and this final, unstable slope. Each one was a masterclass in precision, resulting in 10 perfect, zero-mistake recoveries. This isn't about luck. It's the application of science, a deep understanding of physics, and the kind of instinct that only comes from years of hard-won experience. These are the unsung heroes of our highways. While the world sleeps, they work tirelessly to keep the roads open and the vital supply chains moving, no matter the obstacle. If you were as blown away by their skill as we were, smash that subscribe button. We want to know what you think. Was the delicate ice bridge recovery, or the impossibly tight alley extraction the craziest? Let us know in the comments. A huge thanks for joining us on this incredible journey. We appreciate every one of you. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.